Welcome back. So we have another oversized video. Actually, we have a video that has a bit of dichotomy in it. We have a very small card, trimmed down, and we have a larger magazine. And all in all, we're spanning quite a number of years, spanning 26 years in this particular video, which doesn't seem like a ton, but when you kind of look and see what it is quite interesting to the difference in players. But we have three additions to the PC. Actually, check that. We have two additions to the PC and one card I am sending out. And I'll reveal that, which item I'm sending out at the end. Starting off, we have a 1950 Al Rosen rookie card, trimmed but autographed with JSA cert. So this was listed on eBay as a 52 Bowman. It's actually the 1950 Bowman rookie card for Al Rosen. So because it was mislabeled, I got it for under $10. But really, really solid pickup on that. This is a fun one because it's the autograph of Hank Greenberg later in his career. Yes, there are tape marks on it, but it's a very nice best wishes from Hank Greenberg, and something you rarely find signed by him is a government postcard, and this was sent out July 25th, 1946, and sent to North Carolina. So the nice thing is we can date the auto almost pretty much exactly of when it was signed, which is kind of really cool. And again, the government postcards for Greenberg really don't come up a whole lot. So that was another great addition and very inexpensive. I think it was under $100, I know that. And then there's this unassuming piece. This is Sporting Life magazine from January 1924. And it's got ducks on the front and someone shooting at them. It doesn't seem like anything that would be in my PC. But there's an article inside. And that is an article on a rookie. Rookie by the name of Moe Berg. Big league player, still a student. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Berg in his Princeton uniform. And the subhead reads, Moe Berg, former Princeton baseball star, and now Brooklyn National League shortstop, pursues studies in advanced languages in Europe. So, as believe I've mentioned a few times before, and kind of going over briefly the history of, or the life of Berg, is that after he finished his studies at Princeton, where he's a member of the baseball team, he signed with the Brooklyn Robins initially in 1923. So right out of Princeton, he started playing shortstop for the Robins. They are the precursor to the Brooklyn Dodgers. During this time, he was also still a student, as per the article. And one of the deals he made with both Brooklyn and then later when he was traded to the White Sox was that he wouldn't start the season until after the academic year. So it wouldn't be until June when he would start playing baseball games, because he'd wait until the end of the school year, end of the semester, then he'd go play and focus on baseball. Now, in the off season, in addition to regular studies, he would also travel abroad and study languages. To the point there's interesting stories of different managers and players running into Berg while he was overseas. And kind of curious at where they were on a holiday, using a term back in the day. Berg was actually studying. So now the interesting thing in this article is it not only talks about his academic achievements and his pursuit of education, is that it actually does specifically call out his heritage. It says, incidentally, Berg is one of the few lads of Jewish percentage in big league baseball. Sammy Bone of the Cincinnati Reds, Moses Solomon with the New York Giants, and Rosenberg of the Chicago White Sox are the other Jewish lads in the big leagues. So they basically had dedicated a whole paragraph to explain, hey, he's, one of the rarity is not just for academically, but because of his heritage, which is quite interesting. And then there's a whole interesting part about John McGraw and his kind of interactions with Berg. And McGraw is one of the figures in baseball that ran into him overseas while he was studying. So I figured it was quite the interesting piece to pick up. Inexpensive. I think it was $25, something along those lines. Magazine's in fantastic shape. There's great photo of Berg in it, and a really interesting moment in time story, kind of buried amongst all these other types of sports stories of January 1924. So that is the biggest edition. So we went from small to large. So we have a nice Berg edition to the collection, a unique Berg edition. A nice Hank Greenberg and a really nasty yellowed large top loader. We'll fix that later. And we have the tiniest one, which is Al Rosen. And as I said in the beginning of this video, 2 of these items are staying in the PC. This Rosen is actually not going to stay with me. I have signed rookies, and I think it's best if I pass it on to a huge Indians fan and YouTuber. I guess you're just going to search around. Maybe I'll include his link in the description below. But Scott, I know it's usually if Rosen appears, you're watching. Expect this card in the mail at some point. I cannot guarantee when because I stink at getting mail out. But it is put aside for you. It is yours. I do not expect any payment for it. I got lucky with it, so I want to pass it on to you because I know you always enjoy the Rosen stuff, and this is really a good example, a good example of his rookie. Even though it is trimmed, it's still a great portrait, which I know you appreciate. The artistic side of it, but also the Indian side of it and the auto side of it. So I think it'd be better served in this particular example, better served in your collection, because again, I already have signed examples of his rookie card. So that's what I got for you this time around. Only 3 items, but really I think 3 very, very interesting items. That I've been able to come across, actually all on eBay, and purchase for really, really good prices. So sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes you just have to know what you're looking at, as is with the example of this mislabeled listing. I knew what it was when I saw the card. I knew it was a rookie, so I was able to jump on that. This does not come with authentication, but having myself look at it, as well as a couple other Greenberg collectors, we all agreed that it was good. The signature was good. The timing makes sense with the postmark of that particular signature. So it's definitely worth picking up. And then sometimes you just find little news articles and whatnot to fit into your PC, as is in the case with this Berg piece. So that's what I got for you this time around, Until next time, please remember to collect what you enjoy what you collect, and don't let anybody, especially the market or a YouTuber, dictate that to you. And most importantly, have fun. And have fun by being active in this community. Whether it's making videos, watching and commenting, going to live streams, group chats, going to your LCS or local card show, or simply talking about the hobby with family and friends. The more you put into it, the more you'll get out of it. The more you'll learn, the more your PC will grow, the more people you'll meet, and the more fantastic friendships you'll form. So I thank you very much for joining me. Hope to see you again. Have a good one, and bye for now.